Did you know that the U.S. housing market may soon face something it's never experienced before? More people passing away than being born. Yeah, this is not exactly the cheeriest statistic, but it could also reshape real estate as we know it. And if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing, friends, this matters big time. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Alex, and I'm glad that you're here because the more informed you are, well, the smarter real estate decisions you will make. Well, before we take a deeper dive here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates. It supports the channels and keeps you ahead of the market. All right, let's talk about the demographic shift that analysts say is headed our way. Now, according to Congressional Budget Office, by 2033, deaths in the U.S. are expected to outnumber births. But this is something that we've never seen before. Over the next few decades, population growth is projected to slow dramatically. If that sounds like it could affect the housing market, friends, you're absolutely correct. Now, for decades, the major storyline in real estate has been the same. Too few homes and too many buyers, especially young buyers struggling to break into the market. High prices, high mortgage rates, rising property taxes, and increasing insurance premiums, you name it. The competition has been fierce. Bidding wars has been exhausting, and saving for a down payment feels more like preparing for the Olympic qualifications. But if population growth slows and eventually reverses, we may see the market gradually shift. Now, real estate analyst Nick Gurley believes that shrinking birth rates combined with aging population could lead to permanently lowering home buyer demand. And at the same time, inventory could increase as baby boomers age out of home ownership. Now, Freddie Mac estimates that by 2035, we could see around 9 million fewer boomer-owned homes. Friends, that's a massive amount of potential inventory. And when supply rises, demand softens, prices tend to cool. Not crash, not burn, not turn into a Black Friday doorbuster, but slowly soften. Now, some analysts say we could see a long-term deflationary effect on home prices nationwide as a result. And this trend won't just affect prices, it could also change the type of homes people want. Historically, when you think about this, homeownership has been tied to raising a family. Bigger houses, yards, more bedrooms, and so forth. But if fewer people are having kids, demand for those 4 or 5 bedroom suburban homes may decline. Meanwhile, smaller homes, condos, townhomes could become more desirable, especially for single adults, retirees, remote workers, or frankly, anybody that just doesn't need the extra square footage for kids' toys. And no, before you pack up your McMansion and listen immediately, remember this. This is a long-term trend. Every housing market is local. Some states, for example, like Florida, may feel the changes sooner. Others will remain competitive for years. And migration, especially immigration, will play a huge role. Now, according to the CBO, without immigration, the U.S. population would start shrinking entirely by 2033. So policy decisions, relocation trends will help shape the market just as much as birth rates. Also, history loves surprises. Think back to 1940s, 1950s. The U.S. saw a massive baby boom, and analysts at that time didn't predict it. So could something similar happen again? Yeah, maybe. Society changes, the economy shifts, and priorities evolve. We can't assume today's trends will continue forever, but we also can't ignore them. So what does all this mean for you right now today? Well, if you're buying, if you're selling or investing, it's a reminder not to base decisions strictly on the assumption that housing market will always climb. Real estate has cycles, and demographics are one of the biggest drivers, but your personal needs still come first. Your job, your timeline, your budget, your family, those matters more than what they forecast from 2033. So if you're feeling unsure about how demographic changes may affect your specific neighborhood or real estate goals, talk to a trusted real estate advisor. Every area is different. Localized expertise matters more than ever. All right, friends, that is going to be it for this video here today. As always, thanks for watching. I genuinely appreciate you being here. Look, if you happen to be in California looking to buy or sell, I'm a real estate agent right here in Orange County, California. Feel free to reach out to me. Would love to sit down and chat with you. Now, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. And if you want to learn more about the housing market right now, well, stick around and check out my other videos. With that said, friends, I'm going to be shutting off the cameras and I will see you in the next video.